Assalamualaikum, my grade 12 students. This is Ma'am Rahaina. Welcome to our video discussion. As you approach the final stretch of your senior high school journey, we are going to explore a very inspiring and valuable topic. But before that, sorry for the manok because this is too early in the morning. Our topic is how arts play a vital role in shaping, defining, and preserving who we are as Filipinos. But before we proceed, let us first quickly revisit our online rules and regulation, which I believe I already sent on our group chat. For the number one, stay focused, minimize distraction around you, and kindly close any unnecessary tabs while our discussion is ongoing. Number two, be respectful, keep our virtual learning environment positive, and avoid sending unnecessary chat to our group chat. The last one, finish the video, and I think this is the most important. Make sure to watch until the very end, as I included activities to track or monitor your participation. And speaking of tracking your participation, kindly get your notebook and your ballpen, because throughout this lesson I will be flashing 10 simple pop-up questions and activities you need to write down your answer in your notebook as we go through our discussion this morning. This will help me monitor if you are carefully watching and following our discussion. If you have any questions or clarification, since this is an asynchronous mode of classes, you can drop off your questions through our group chat. Let us begin. Arts are not just objects of beauty, they are powerful expression of who we are as a people or as a person. They serve as a reflection of our country's history, traditions, beliefs, and values. Yes, as we discussed during the module 1 and module 2, our arts represent our values and of course as our cultures. Throughout different forms of artistic expressions, Filipinos communicate their experiences, celebrate their cultural heritage, and pass on important tradition from one generation to the next. But the question is, saan ba tayo nakikilala as Filipino? Remember, it is not only on our names alone, rather, it is on the arts of Filipino that represent our identity, such as our values. Because remember, as we discussed last meeting, that arts are not only what we see or touch, it could also be our values, because we have two forms of arts, the tangible and the intangible, and the values includes on our intangible arts. Now prepare your notebook as we go on the checkpoint activity number 1. Let's start with your first quick questions for your activity. In your own simple words, what is the main purpose of arts in the life of Filipinos based on our introduction? One sentence is enough. You can post this video and while answering each questions. Now let us go through to the first topic, preservation of cultural heritage. One significant value of arts is the preservation of cultural heritage. Traditional art forms keeps the unique costumes and practices of different ethno-linguistic groups alive, even with modernization all around us. But again, ano nga yun, ethno-linguistic groups? Ethno-linguistic groups is a particular group of regions or group of people which has their own linguistic or dialects na sinasalita in a particular region. Let's look at two great examples na na-discuss na natin in our previous chapters. Number one, tinalak waving. This is come from the Tibuli people, which preserve ancestral waving techniques through this art. It is a symbolizes spirituality because the intricate patterns, di ba meron tayong nakikitang mga patterns which traditionally believed to come through their dreams. Then the number two, bululwood carvings, which I believe kasali siya sa ating pretest. So now you have to realize if tama ba ang sagot ninyo. This is made by Ifugao people. This carving represents their agricultural beliefs and deep respect for nature. So nandyan na sa pattern ng bululwood carvings. So let's see. Ano yan? Nagre-represent daw siya ng agriculture and of course, the respect to our nature. Now, let us proceed to the checkpoint activity 2. Again, you can pause this video while answering. This is ethnic identification. Which ethno-linguistic group is famous for creating the Tinalak woven cloth? Write your answer in your notebook. I just discussed it earlier, so imposibleng hindi alam. Checkpoint activity number 2, true or false. Question number 3, true or false. The intricate pattern of the Tinalak cloth are traditionally believed to come to the weavers through dreams. Is it true or false? Let us proceed to the national identity and unity. Did you know that Philippines is home to more than 180 languages and many different cultural groups? Yes, meron tayong 180 or more than 180 languages, and aside from that, we have the dialect in every region. So what is the difference between language and the dialect? The language is a widely spoken languages in the regions, while the dialect is a particular or specific dialect that a particular regions had spoken. Despite this diversity, arts bring Filipino together by celebrating our shared traditions and values. Nakikita yan ngayon as Filipino. Kasi we have different dialects that we use in communication. However, nakikita pa rin na as one we Filipino, together we celebrate our shared traditions and the values. Diba? When we are celebrating holidays, pareho pa rin, although different lang yung region or cultures natin. When we look at, di ba meron tayong tinatawag na kulintang music in Mindanao, singkil dance in Mindanao also, and the pangalay dance, tausog naman ito. We see our rich cultural diversity. At the same time, these arts reinforce for the beautiful idea that all these traditions are part of one's shared Filipino identity. Kapag nakikita or nababasa natin ang kulintang music, of course, naiisip natin hindi lang Mindanao, naiisip natin na it is part of the Filipino traditions or culture. Now, let us proceed to the checkpoint activity 4, dance and music check. We mentioned 3 arts from Mindanao, which are the kulintang music, singkil dance, the pangalay dance. Now, your task is to choose one of this and write down which specific cultural group or region it comes from based on what we just discussed. So, napaka-imposibleng hindi alam. I just wanna check if you really watch our video. Now, let us proceed to the topic 3, expressing Filipino values and beliefs. Many many of our artworks reflect core Filipino values such as faith, resilience, hospitality, respect for our elders, love for family, and of course, the bayanihan or community cooperation. We already discussed some of this on our communal crafts in values, in which we discuss the community cooperations and the key aspect of Filipino values. We see this in every, I have this example in which we see in our everyday life. The jeepney arts, the colorful decoration on our jeepneys demonstrate Filipino creativity and our natural optimism. We the reporters actually last meeting had shown us what actually the jeepney arts. So according here, it is demonstrate the Filipino creativity and our natural optimism or being positive in life. Number two, Pahiyas Festival, in which celebrated in Quezon Province. This festival expresses deep gratitude for the bountiful harvest through vibrant decoration and artistic display. Now it's time for checkpoint activity number 5, the value of cooperation. Let's see. What is the Filipino term used to describe community cooperations that is often expressed in our traditional arts and values? Write the term in your notebook. So, napaka-imposible because we frequently use these terms during our discussion. Now, checkpoint activity number 6. Again, you can pause this video. The festival focus. Question number 6. In which province do people celebrate the vibrant Pahimayas Festival? O ayan, napakasimple. To express gratitude for a bountiful harvest, write the province name on your notebook. Now, for the next topic, to education and economic development. Arts are also a powerful means of educating future generations. Traditional songs, dances, stories, painting, and crafts teach young Filipino about their history, costumes, and cultural roots. This helps you develop pride in being Filipino. I believe we already discussed the influence of history, influence of culture, influence of the traditions in our values as Filipino. As we discuss, paano nakaka-influence ang history? Of course, all of the arts, Filipino arts, are actually written in our history because hindi natin malalaman kung sino ang bayani ng Pilipinas, kung sino ang proponent ng certain arts if we do not read the history of our ancestors. So through that, we can track the roots of our cultures. In addition to that, education, arts contribute heavily to economic development and cultural tourism. Diba? Dinadayo tayo. It's because of the tourist spot na tinatawag natin. So dito sa Dato Saudi, sinabi ko dati na kapag naririnig ang Pink Mosque, ano yung first na naiisip nila? It is a Dato Saudi place. Traditional crafts attract both local and international visitors, providing stable livelihood for our local artisans. Diba sa Palawan, Boracay, Baguio, and many more. Examples include the Bornay pottery of Bigan. So, ayan. The ancestral Kalinga, traditional tattoo art. So, di ba meron tayong tinatawag na Kalinga traditional tattoo art. The incredible craftsmanship behind the Ifugao rice terraces, napaka-common na nito, which reflect our ingenuity, perseverance, and harmonious relationship with nature. 'Di ba yung parang mga ladder sa Ifugao rice terraces na sometimes nagiging question siya if it's man-made or not. But again, it is a man-made because it is a craftsmanship of our Ifugao people. Part siya actually ng board exam during nung nag-take ako. So, the question is if it's man-made or not. Checkpoint activity number 7, educational mediums. For the question number 7, name at least 2 mediums such as songs, stories, or crafts mentioned earlier that helps teach young generation about their history and costumes. So, napaka-imposible, no? For the checkpoint activity number 8, local pottery location. In which famous historical city or place can we find the traditional Burnay pottery? Write your answer on your notebook. So, ayan, napakasimple. Then, for the checkpoint activity number 9, the Kalinga art meaning. So now, based on our lesson, what does the Kalinga traditional tattoo arts represent? So, meron tayong clue. It represents identity, cultural pride, and one moral trait. I think kahit hindi ako nagbigay ng clue, masasagutan ninyo because it's actually discussed previously. Now, to summarize our discussions or to wrap up things up, let us remember that whenever it is through the rhythm of Kulintang music, the elegance of the Singkil and Pangalay dances, or the hard work put in the Ifugao. Again, the Pangalay dances, or the hard work put into the Ifugao rice terraces, these artistic traditions tells the story of the Filipino people. By valuing and preserving these arts forms, we ensure that our rich cultural heritage continues to inspire future generation. That is why in every class I am trying to introduce our traditional art so that at at least even the 21st century, the continuous evolvement of the technology ay naaalala pa rin natin kung ano ang mga traditional arts, specifically in Maguindanaon. Checkpoint activity number 10, your final personal reflection. We have reached our final activity. So now we are in our question number 10. Look at the different arts form we discussed today, like jeepney arts, tinalak weaving, or traditional dances. Which of these art forms make you feel the most proud to be a Filipino, and why? Write a short or simple sentence in your notebook. I think one paragraph contains 5 sentences is enough. We are completely done with our discussion. Thank you for staying focused and following our online rules and regulation today. Here is your final instruction for your attendance and activity points. Please take a clear picture of your notebook showing your writing answer to all 10 checkpoint activities. Of course, including your signature and your complete name. Again, with signature. No signature which means uh, invalid ang submission mo. Once you have taken the picture, send it directly to our class group chat. Make sure your name is clearly visible at the top of the page, and again with signature. Now, great job today, my grade 12 students. Keep shining, keep appreciating our local arts, and see you in our next video lesson if hindi pa tayo magkakaroon ng face-to-face. Again, this is Ma'am Rahaina. Thank you so much.